Nintendo strikes again, raising the price of the Nintendo Switch games and their trash Nintendo Switch Online service in America, not just Canada, but effective tomorrow. Nintendo Switch original prices will go up, and Nintendo's telling us to brace for impact because the Nintendo Switch 2 is also receiving a price increase due to market conditions.
I'm a gamer. I'm a straight up G. The occasional life is the life for me.
Here we go again. Nintendo trying to make more money for ancient hardware. Now in America, Nintendo Switch pricing update. Pricing for the original Nintendo Switch, mind you, that came out in 2017. Family of systems and products will change in the United States based on market conditions. Why are all these gaming companies using this term market conditions just to make more money? At a time where Nintendo and all these other AAA companies are making record profits, they need to justify raising their prices even more during record profits, again, for market conditions. Effective August 3rd, 2025, these include Nintendo Switch OLED model, Nintendo Switch Lite, and select Nintendo Switch accessories. Other Nintendo products including certain Nintendo Switch 2 accessories, select amiibos, and the Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo will also see adjustments. Pricing for the Nintendo Switch 2 system, physical and digital Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as Nintendo Switch Online memberships, will remain unchanged at this time. However, please note that price adjustments may be necessary in the future. This is not surprising to me at all. I knew this would happen, and this is just not a Canada thing. This is not just an America thing. Other countries, be on the lookout, because Nintendo's trying to make more money off of everybody. You think they trying to single anyone out? Nintendo is trying to make money off of everyone because of market conditions during record profit. And for some reason, some of y'all want to defend Nintendo and justify, say, oh, it's the Canadian dollar, it's the Canadian government, Canadian dollar is always fluctuating. Effective tomorrow in the United States, Nintendo Switch consoles and Nintendo Switch 2 accessories, it's just a matter of time until they increase the price for the Switch 2. If Nintendo was coming out here and giving us a warning to brace for impact as they are increasing the price for Nintendo Switch 2 accessories, why not the console? You know what I mean? Like, once upon a time during market conditions, Nintendo would bring down the price of their games and consoles. We have Nintendo Selects. We had the 3DS change in price. Like, this is very odd. And for some of y'all to be on board with this, like that takes the cake for me. When Nintendo fanboys or just gamers in the general sense want to pay more, want to support Nintendo and justify these market conditions concerns that they just have to raise the price of everything. I don't know what y'all be on for real, but this ain't it. This is not it whatsoever. But indie games, as I always like to say, indie games are at an all-time high, and indie game pricing is typically under $10. You can't beat gaming for the low. Repo is $10. Peak is $7. Paddle 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 on sale right now for $2. And when I drop my new indie game, Triangle Shapes Warfare, that game will be $1.99 with a 10% launch discount. If you are interested in Triangle Shapes Warfare, please give it a wish list. Link in the description on Steam. But this is the breaking news, not really shocking news to me. Let me know your thoughts on the matter. Comment down below. If this is your first time seeing my bearded face, consider subscribing. I love talking all things gaming, all things game development. If you want to support An Occasional Gamer further, you could join the Patreon, link in the description, to get early access to my games, as well as get your names in the credits of my game, as I just talked about Triangle Shapes Warfare, wishlist that on Steam, and see behind the scenes footage of me developing my games. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you in the next video. God bless. Deuces.
I'm a gamer. I'm a straight up G. The occasional life is the life for me. We can play on Xbox, we can play on PC, but the occasional life is the life for me. I'm a gamer. YouTube entertainer. Get the information, make visual explainers. Pajamas and Freddy Fish, backyard basketball, roller coaster tycoon. Yeah, you know I had them all. Reader Rabbit, Habbo, but Nintendo Labo. You always calling Johns when you get forced stocked. I'm on that double XP, call me Static Shock. Pass me the rock, obtaining berries can't be stopped. Got other MCs jumping out of shoes and socks. I'm on the clock, 120 FPS when I'm dark. I'm choosing Fox and Focal cause you know that is meta. If I don't get hit then I just might be better. I can game any day, it doesn't matter the weather. If we going outside, I said just bring a sweater. Getting over it, I don't need no feathers or tethers. It's GG, homie, got the nether, no pleather. I'm a gamer. I'm a straight up G. The occasional life is the life for me. We can play on Xbox, we can play on PC, but the occasional life is the life for me. I'm a gamer. YouTube entertainer. Get the information, make visual explainers.